Hey guys, I'm just getting ready to head out for work, but I wanted to do a quick check-in and see where you are in terms of your progress. For me, the biggest change this week has been that I started carb cycling, which means that on certain days I have lower carb meals, which for me right now is 4 days a week. I have medium carb meals 2 days a week, and higher carb meals 1 day a week, which I save for the weekend. And for me, as I mentioned last time, counting calories itself is fairly new. I'd always paid attention to how much protein I was taking in, but carbs and fat I didn't, I would say I pretty much didn't really pay attention to. I just tried to make sure I got in my daily allotment of protein because I knew as a vegetarian that was something that was going to be more difficult. But carb cycling is totally something different to me. So what exactly is carb cycling, right? Well, as I understand it, it's basically eating lower carb foods certain days of the week and higher carb foods other days of the week to facilitate with weight loss and muscle gain. But I figured, why not have a real doctor explain it?
Yeah. Carb cycling is one way that you can control cravings, but also use it as a way to improve your performance in the gym depending on when you time your carbohydrates. So carbohydrates actually have a lot of control over your metabolism and one of the hormones that controls hunger, which is leptin. So by increasing your carbohydrates after several days on low carbohydrates, you can actually boost your metabolism, which tends to slow down following chronic low-calorie dieting. Also, carbohydrates stimulate the secretion of insulin, which can help bring in nutrients to the muscles. If you time your carbohydrates right following a heavy workout, you can increase your rates of glycogen resynthesis as well as jumpstart protein synthesis so that your next workout, you're fully recovered.
And so I started tracking my meals using MyFitnessPal, and I wanted to give you guys a peek into that. And if you were interested in doing that, or if you do that already, maybe you could, learn something from this or teach me something, leave a comment. And so here's a peek into my journal.
So I've already put in my meals for the day, and they're the same 3 standard meals I have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now I have some room to play around with my calories. The daily goals are a bit off on this, but today my carbs are at a medium level for me, so it's 160 grams. And then my fat and proteins always stay the same at 50 and 140. My daily total, say I'm at 113 grams, which means I have a little under 40 grams or so to play with. Cheddar cheese is something I love in my dinner meal, which is basically a chili, and it makes me feel like it's a bit of a treat. So I'm going to have 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to do a Laughing Cow. I'll do 2 wedges. I usually do sour cream, 1 tablespoon of that, and that's also for the dinner. So far the Laughing Cow is the only thing that's really a snack, but let's just add those and see where we stand. Still quite a bit of carbs, doesn't really add much of anything. So let's add some bread. I think Dave's Killer Bread is one of my favorites, so I'm going to add that. Has a bit of protein in it and a good amount of carbs. So there we go. That was 25 grams of carbs. It has those 5 grams of protein. So my protein levels are actually perfect right now, and my fat is 1 gram over, which isn't a huge deal. My carbs are still a bit under. So I can see what I want to add, and if the other 2 are a bit higher, that's okay too. Maybe I'll do an apple. A medium apple. See where that is. Okay. You guys, that's pretty much perfect. Carbs are at 160, which is exactly what I wanted. Fat is 1 gram higher, thanks to the sour cream, but that is something I'm willing to let go. And protein is at 140. So perfect. Which leaves my snacks today being some Laughing Cow cheese and a slice of bread, so basically like a cheese sandwich. I can still have some cheddar and a little bit of sour cream in my dinner chili, and I can also have a whole apple. And not to mention, of course, my dinner, lunch, and breakfast.
Feel free to leave me any comments below, tips you guys use when you're carb cycling, maybe how you manage to rein it in on the days that you are lower carb and still remain focused and push through your workout and stay full enough. Or, you know, what you guys splurge your higher carb days on and what your favorite high carb treat is. Okay, look forward to hearing your comments and continue pushing through this transformation, you guys. We're more than halfway now, and, you know, only good things ahead. Bye.